with America's premier motorcycle talk show. Open Road Radio is on the air with Gina Woods and other guest hosts. And now, with riding on their minds, here's your hosts of Open Road Radio.
All right, and we're live. Good morning to you. Good morning,
Good morning.
Another guest host.
Another guest host. I have a new name. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow.
Hey, so we are in the cusp of the holiday weekend.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm starting to feel it.
You're heading out.
I'm heading out. I'm heading down to Louisiana to spend Thanksgiving Turkey Day with my daughter and her husband near Fort Worth, the Army base down in Leesville, Louisiana.
Wow.
And it's warm from what I hear.
Yeah. So you're going to get a couple of days of sunshine and warmth.
Yep.
But it's not so bad here.
No, it's beautiful here.
Tomorrow.
It's beautiful.
We've got a Toys for Tots
event.
Show coming up next weekend, but we got a Toys for Tots event tomorrow.
There are a
here
lot
in
of
McHenry County.
Yes.
They're doing their Toys for Tots, and then we've got Toys for Tots coming up on December 5th for Chicagoland.
That's the big one.
Man, if we had 50-degree weather for that, we'd have over 70,000 people.
Yeah.
The last time we had 40-degree weather and sunshine, there was about 60,000 people there.
Oh yeah,
I know, because me and Scott were up. We're gonna go back to our.
I was in line. I had to wait over
on our bikes.
I had to wait over 2.5 hours. The ride started going out, and where we were at in the ride line, it took us 2.5 hours to wait. And then the other people at the end said it was a total
busy.
of 4.
It's fantastic. It takes 5 hours to get through Chicago down Western Avenue.
Yeah.
But next weekend, all of our friends from Toys for Tots will be on with us, so you can hear all about the organization and where you need to be and what you need to do for December 5th.
And it's for such a great cause. You know, this is bringing it back after a couple of years of this craziness, and it's the kids need the toys, and the bikers know how to. The bikers deliver. So.
And where's my Tice at? Is he around? Is he gonna? There he is. What's up, dude?
He pops up.
Yeah. What are you doing?
He's got his cap on. He's in a cold place.
How come we can't hear him?
Yeah.
Hang on, Tice. I can't hear you.
He muted himself?
Unmute. No.
Keep going.
Hi, I'm back now.
Nothing.
I was doing a bunch of stuff in the house, being an adult.
There we go. We got you. What's up, baby?
Hey, not much. Just doing adult stuff, hanging out in the garage. Got me another new little really popular right here, little mini bike. Mini bikes, big bikes, big bikes.
Hey.
Pulling batteries, putting them on tenders, good old stuff.
I got to tell you something. So, guess what I got delivered yesterday? I got delivered a Stasic bike that Marilyn Stump asked me to build for the Flying Piston Breakfast.
Awesome.
I know. We have to theme it, so I'm not making the official call right now or the official announcement because I got some thinking to do over the weekend, and I'm going to make that public with her next week right here on Open Road Radio.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a lot of good stuff. I think I'm going to make it look like Tice.
Oh, so
it's going to be just all chaos. No, it would be good. It would be great. Hey, baby, what is happening with you? How come you're not in our studio yet? You're just always on the move.
I'm moving all the time. I'm actually moving about 30 minutes north of Milwaukee, so that puts me about 45 minutes farther from you than I already was. And,
still very doable.
Wait. There must be a girl involved. Nobody does that.
There's always a woman involved. You know better than that.
Oh, no. 45 minutes north of
it's
that.
It's doable. You can still
I know, but man.
Hop on the snowmobile.
It's actually beautiful up here today. It's probably 45, almost 50 degrees right now, so it's actually really nice out. I got a whole ton of chores to do today. Like I said, I got bike ready, moving some storage units, and just just it's always something to do.
Pretty soon you're going to be in the UP.
I won't be that far. It's really not that bad. It's a little bit out of Milwaukee. I'm just on the south side now.
Yeah. Hey, so we got a great show coming up, Tice. We've got we're going to be talking to Kevin Dunworth from Dunworth Machines in just a few minutes. I know you and Kevin do a lot of motorcycle stuff together, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah, no, we do a lot of things together. We spend a lot of time at. We did 3 rounds of IMS together, just hanging out, having a good time, and then we're always working on some future projects together. I can't really talk about anything, but Kevin and I are always up to. We have a little scheme going on.
When they're quiet, beware.
A little scheme or a little scheme, and then we've got the bikers supporting bikers. We've got
Angie and Sunny.
And Angie is today. She is interviewing. She pre-recorded. She's interviewing because she's at an event. She pre-recorded Bell Rides. So I don't know the gal from Bell Rides. We're going to find out exactly what's going on there. She's bringing great interviews every week.
Right.
Last week we got to talk to Lori Montoya from Biker Down.
Yep. And she joined them.
Organization.
She joined them, and she's part of that now.
She's part of the Biker Down Florida chapter,
which is awesome.
As well as we're going to talk with Jim Lynch and Ben Evans. They're out in Ormond Beach right now, representing Open Road Radio. Tice, and they've got a swap meet going on at the Beaver Bar.
Oh, okay. I saw you posted about that earlier. I was like, man, I thought Biketoberfest was a couple of weeks ago, but it's still raging hard down there.
I know, dude. I'm telling you, that's the place to be. Not 45 minutes north.
Ooh.
You got to go to that. He's got to do all that cold stuff. He's got to make sure that everything is.
And then he's going further north.
All that good stuff is running.
We'll go to
a lot of snow up there.
We'll go to him.
Listen, at least I got to say, this one rides bikes. We have she's got access to 17 acres that we go ride on. We built some racetracks for the kids. So,
we knew there was there's a morning.
We just gave it away.
Yeah. She's got 17 acres. No wonder he's up there, man. Man, she's got it like this already. Right there. Yeah. Right there. Man.
Listen, in all fairness, she rides better than I do too. So, I mean, I'm learning some things here.
You're a smart guy.
Well, maybe we better interview her instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I trust her mouth on here. She might say some bad things about me.
I'll definitely interview her.
That's awesome. Well, hey, I think that we should probably... What else is going on in motorcycling? What are you going to do for Thanksgiving real fast?
We're actually bailing out on Wednesday, heading up to Minnesota, going to see my family. Bring the whole thing. The grandparents are getting old, so just kind of making sure we get up there, see them as much as we can, and
smart.
Just kind of cooking some food, doing some things. We're bringing my girlfriend's 7-year-old with us, so that's kind of a new thing. I'm like a stepdad kind of now, so
package deal.
Good time, man.
Right on.
Sweet.
Well, you're good like that. I know you're good like that. Congratulations. I'm happy to hear that.
Well, and actually, in all fairness, we just bought, I just grabbed this bike off my buddy. So this is his new stunt bike.
Nice.
He wants to learn how to ride wheelies. So I just picked this up from a buddy of mine in Florida. We just shipped it up here. So I just got him, this is his dirt bikes over here. So we have a lot of fun, though, man.
We need to see video of that.
So how old did you say you was? 7?
Yeah, 7 and 15.
So now he's playing house instead of being an Open Road Radio correspondent every week here on Open Road Radio on Saturday, because every week he tells me something's going on, and it's so much not work related, but it is domesticated. But okay, I get it. I get it. We totally just went backseat all the way. We went backseat all the way.
He's getting mushy. We need to probably get. I would love to see video of the little one on the bike.
Oh, absolutely.
And maybe
how could any cannot adore him as being a step. I mean, a step
figure, a motorcycle figure.
Motorcycle figure. Yeah. We don't want to.
Well, you know what? That's the future generation is the little one biker. Right. So we need to see. We're going to need to see some of that.
All right. So Sonar is telling me we need to move to the next segment. So you're going to hang in with us because we're going to bring on Dunworth Machines, Kevin Dunn. Oh, there he is. All right. Good morning to you, Kevin.
How are you guys? Can you hear me?
Hey, man, we are here.
Hi,
Good
Kevin.
Morning.
Hi, how are you guys?
We're good.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hear you great.
I had a hard time keeping my mouth shut while Tice was like talking about how domesticated he is now and all. Like when you see that little beard of his get cut off, you're gonna know it's all over.
Oh yeah, right. Exactly.
We can watch that.
Remember what happened to Samson in the Bible, buddy.
When she cuts that beard, it's all over. His power's gone.
He's whipping it. You're whipping it.
No, he's. I fortunately consider Tice one of the good guys. I really enjoy traveling with him, and we talk a lot about dreams and family and everything else. So I know he's a solid dude.
I know, man. Isn't that cool? I mean, definitely moto family, right?
When you drink as much as me and him, you definitely get all the soupy stuff out. You know, at the end of the night,
drinking?
Like, I love you, man.
We have a little bit of a.
We're starting the season.
We're starting the season early. We've got a little something coming up after the show. So we put out a nice little spread this morning for the crew, and we got a little screwball right here. This stuff is like peanut butter.
Yeah, nice.
Peanut butter with my coffee. Hey, Kevin, where are you broadcasting from, baby?
I'm in Orange County Fairgrounds. I'm with the IMS Outdoors, and I'm running the Ultimate Builder Championship here with Grady Pfeiffer and the guys here. Yeah, so I'd love to say sunny California, but it's been kind of like that Costa Mesa, haze in the sky. But
that's my stomping grounds.
It's pretty cool.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been out, I come out here a lot. I have some friends here and stuff in the area, but I've never been like you always hear about Orange County, so I've never hung out in Orange County. It's kind of cool, Well, I went to a dive bar last night.
You got to hit Main Street. You got to hit Main Street. Hit Main Street and Huntington Beach. Go to Longhorn.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
Yeah.
What dive bar were you at? I love dive bars.
Right?
Well, I do too, But the funny thing is like I said, this was like, everybody was like, oh man, you're going in there. And when we went in there, it was like a bunch of briefcases and ties and everybody off work it's Friday.
That's an area where you get everybody from all over the world.
Like, that's an Orange County dive bar for you.
All the suits.
Right, yeah, all the suits. But no, it was really cool. A really neat building. Had been there for a long time. But yeah, I do a lot. I try to do a lot with the builders and, do a lot with custom bikes. I've been into it, coming up from building my own bikes and doing a shop to working with some different brands over the years. And then I've had the opportunity with Bob Kay to kind of step in and, keep the integrity and motorcycle shows and, kind of push the championship for the builders and really take care of them and try to celebrate them and get them in front of the OEMs and the manufacturers and, show people what we do, what you and we all live every day, really, I think brings a lot of people into motorcycling. And by doing the custom motorcycle shows here at IMS, it lets us connect those people that are actually on the street level with the corporate guys. So to me, it's become a pretty important passion project, to bridge some of that gap.
Nice.
Well, Kevin, you're an integral part of the IMS shows. I love that connection that we have and that you're a part of what I do, because obviously I love the motorcycle industry. I heard that yesterday was an amazing opening day.
Yeah, I'm not in that part of the management, but I can just tell you, like, from being on the ground, it was incredible.
It was a good day.
The PR ladies that are here put together a pretty amazing package, and it was really neat. Like, a lot of people I hadn't seen since before, the COVID stuff and all were floating around, and
a lot of, kind of industry rock stars were around too. So it was really neat vibe, very positive.
Why weren't we there?
I know, right? We could have just been out real fast.
I wish you guys were here. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle lived nearby. We could have crashed at their place.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See? Well, we'll have to get on Kevin's schedule.
I think so.
Yeah.
So a good turnout yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, really good turnout. And we have, Anthony Robinson from Gasoline and Coffee. As you guys know, he won the Atlanta Championship, so he's here showcasing that bike. And some world-class builders are in the roof. We have about 40 motorcycles competing at this round, so it's been really positive. And we're in the Shift Bar area, so it's like, trying to mix the lifestyle culture and stuff is really neat. And they're allowing us a lot of freedom to represent that, nice. I appreciate it.
So does that run through tomorrow?
Sunday.
Through Sunday?
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's Sunday.
Yep.
You're right.
It's a system.
Well, let me just have another screwball here. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I got, like Tice said, we got a lot of other things going on. A lot of people know, I ran the Golden Bolt. I got a couple of my own shows. We're always talking about doing some different stuff, and we're just finished a couple bikes. I'm working on a couple of corporate builds at home, so I've been flying home and then trying to spend like 3 days in the shop, raise twin daughters, and then fly back out. So it's been full board here. I'm looking for some time off here and getting some bikes out.
There you go. Yeah, it's always nice to be out and kind of, catch up with friends and industry folks. But, man, it's nice to get back home. And I got a lot of projects, Joe. Just telling Tice I got a new project coming up. I got another project over there sitting there because we do this from my garage, which has really got quite a few bikes in here. So there's quite a few projects. And if Tice wasn't so domesticated right now, maybe he'd come over and give me a hand.
We got to get him down here.
Maybe come over and give me a hand.
Do not see all the projects I have. This is nothing but a garage full project.
Yeah.
And I saw nothing but mini bikes that, run after you let them sit for 3 years no matter what you do.
Wow. Ouch.
Ouch. And it's truly, yeah.
So, Kevin, that's a great turnout. 40 bikes is a great turnout. I'm glad to see that. I know that I heard that the IMS is prepared to move forward with the outdoor events that they're having. Usually we're getting ready for them to be here in February, 60 to 75,000 people in the convention center. But I hear that they're real comfortable with keeping it in the outdoor realm.
Yeah, again, like I said, I'm not on that management side, but the rumor to me is, and I think the positive vibe that I have with my friends in the industry is, being able to add the demo rides, and I think Tice can attest to that, and a little bit more of a fun lifestyle part, So they brought in the food trucks, they got bands on stage, some of the things that we're more used to at going to normal events, and getting away from just like kind of that. Not that there's anything wrong with the trade show vibe, but, making it more user-friendly. And a lot of stuff, you mentioned STACYC, and, a lot of stuff geared towards the kids. Strider Bikes is out here, big, huge tracks for the kids to come. And you can kind of come as a family. You could, husband and wife, and you could take turns watching your kids and go out on a lot of demo rides. So, the friends that I have in the industry, they're pretty positive about it, moving forward. So, and I think IMS, without saying stuff I shouldn't, I think you're definitely going to see more of this type of platform.
Well, and I'm into it too, but what do you guys think about, and chime in with me, Tice, because I think that it breaks up. I love when it's here in February, the IMS show at the convention center. It's for 3 days. It really breaks. Sometimes it can be horrible weather. Yeah, but still you get people that come out. It breaks up the winter because it's nice to have that cabin fever, get the hell out and see everybody and be with motorcycles
again. See what's going on,
so
what you want to get into.
Do you think there will be something that fills that in, or are we just going to let that ride?
I don't know. That's a topic that I do hear come up, and again, I'm not part of that management team, but my opinion is, I think you can have both. I think there's certain demographics of the country, and this is just purely my opinion. I don't speak for IMS Outdoors, but I think there's certain demographics of the country that still need those types of shows. Again, where I'm from, I don't really winterize a bike. I ride year round. There's maybe 2 weeks that my bike sits, and then you have the whole.
North. Wait a minute, where are you from? You're from North.
I live in Ocean City, Maryland.
Well, Maryland.
I live in Ocean City, Maryland.
Then
you guys have been to Delmarva Bike Week?
Yeah.
OC Bike Fest. Delmarva Bike Week. I live in that town.
But you don't have year-round riding, do you?
You do if you get away.
I ride year-round. I mean, it's usually 50, 60 degrees. We get a few weeks of really cold. But yeah, we don't.
Maryland.
We have guys.
I thought Maryland was like.
What is that?
I thought Maryland was a winter wonderland.
Right on the Atlantic Ocean, so. Like if a storm comes north or south, I'm right on a line. I'm not saying I'm riding around in a t-shirt all winter, but I haven't winterized a bike.
Awesome! I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is new.
Yeah. Well, good. Then we got to go.
You have Western Maryland in the mountains and all, and that's a totally different kind of climate than where I am.
Right on.
All right, so we'll be visiting you up in Maryland.
Yeah. Still head south
this
in winter
to kind of feed off of what Kevin was saying too. Man, I agree that the winter, being in Chicago in February, Minneapolis in the beginning of February, end of January. We were packing convention centers, but you're so limited inside those buildings. So being outside right now, the potential I think that IMS, myself, and Kevin, a lot of us see is that there's so much capability of what we can do outdoors. In a perfect world, I'd love to see 10 of them outside, and I'd love to see 3 to 5 of them in the wintertime. Now, is that practical from a financial standpoint?
So we just opened the gates, and if you look behind me, you guys can see, these are people waiting already for demo rides, and you can see the alleyways behind me. So in a couple of minutes, there's going to be motorcycles coming in and out. All the guys are booked for the day. And then and then we have stuff we're starting to bring in hot rods and different stuff into the custom culture area, which is more like my scene. And then we have food trucks, vendors, and bands. So it's a really, you've come to the one, I think, in Lakeland, Gina, and this one in Southern California is, this is the platform to shoot for. I think for all of us. And, I think you can kind of see. I don't know how much people can zoom in there, and this is just one lane. There's 3 other lanes, with Harley Davidson, Zero Motorcycle, and every bike they have.
Is that at the fairgrounds?
Yeah, this is at the Orange County Fairgrounds.
Oh, okay.
Which is I've got to tell you,
it's
an absolutely top-notch professional facility. It's security's on lockdown. The people are super nice. It's like Busch Gardens. Everything's clean. There's flowers. There's landscaping. It's pretty cool.
Right. That's right off the 55 and what is it? Fair Drive.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I think you guys are going to have a great day out there.
Yeah, the sun's starting to peek through, so it's really cool. About 65 degrees, so it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so $1 million question, because we're coming up on Thanksgiving. Kevin, you first. I got to ask you, what are you most grateful for or thankful for?
Oh, man.
Twin girls.
I was thinking last night, I'm really, I got to say, one of my good friends, and I know you guys all know him, Bob Kay, officially retired. And, I got amazing family, amazing kids, everything, but I can't believe what that guy's done for me. And I'm so thankful that he's brought me in and tried to teach me, and, just, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about.
That's awesome. Well, I got to tell you, I remember meeting Bob Kay when he was in Chicago with Nemco back then. And, God, this is about 150 years ago. And they had Nemco, and that's when I met Bob and have been friends with him ever since. I swear it's got to be. Wow. I was.
In the day.
Don't say a number, Gina.
I know. It was
Don't
just
say
a couple years ago.
Right.
couple hundred years ago.
It safe there,
I think it was a couple hundred years ago. Yeah, that's great. And that's awesome. And Tice, what about you?
I'm thankful for a lot of things, obviously. I've been pretty fortunate, and a professional career, just doing some things. I'm also, I think the bigger thing for me is I've had really good luck with family. You know, I have a pretty solid family system. I have a lot of family that is still with me. Everybody's pretty healthy, so I think that's probably my biggest thing is that I just appreciate about Hawthorne Thanksgiving is that, you know, I get to see a lot of family yet that are still around and are still alive and are still kicking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's all about
and I'm thankful for Kevin.
I figured out how to flip it around, Gina. I'm sorry, I'm not necessarily the most, but this is my little, you know, area that the IMS team, you know, allows us to kind of curate, and you know, the whole staff here has been really big. You know, this is one of the big features for people when they come in the gate, you know, so it's pretty neat. But the builders that are here too are just incredible people, you know, so just wanted to showcase that. It's still all about motorcycling at the end of the day and two wheels.
That's awesome. Well, you know what? I'm really thankful for you guys because I appreciate the friendships and the love. I feel the love. And just, you know, and the motorcycles.
I think you're feeling the love.
I think I'm feeling the screwball. but no, seriously. So I thank both of you for being in my motorcycle life, and hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and really appreciate you chiming into Open Road Radio this morning.
Gina, I really appreciate what you're doing and keeping all of us connected. And again, without people like you letting people know what I do, you know, I wouldn't be able to do it. So definitely appreciate you guys.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend out there. Tell everybody I said hello.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
I will. Awesome. Hey, see you, Tice.
Hey, Tice, get your stuff done out there and get back here in the studio someday fast.
Stay
we
safe.
Miss you.
All right, I'll work on it. Maybe one day this winter. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, bring the sleds down. Let's go have some fun. I got this huge forest preserve at the end of the block.
Works for me.
We can go tear it up. All right, guys.
Plan a day.
Have a great weekend. Love ya.
You too. Love you very much.
Later. Bye-bye. All right, and we are going to run to a
couple of good guys.
I really am thankful for them, man. I'm going to tell you what. Talk about great people in the motorcycle industry.
I want to be in Costa Mesa. I'm ready.
You want to be at home.
Yeah, I could spend a few days in Costa Mesa right now.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Open Road Radio, Motorcycle Talk Radio, 24 years Motorcycle Talk with my co-host Jessica Sheehan. Right. And please check it out on YouTube as well, 92.5.
And give us a like.
1500 AM. Give it a like, give it a share, and we'll be right back after these messages.
While some products fix problems, Andrews solves them. With nearly 50 years of passion, precision, and high performance, Andrews Products changes the world of motorsports. Engineered and manufactured in-house, Andrews excels by using aircraft steel, then machining to the closest industry tolerances. If you need powerful cams, gears, and transmissions for your ride that are proudly made in America, use Andrews Products. Contact AndrewsProducts.com or call our tech line Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 847-759-0190.
Are you a fan of motorcycles? Maybe you're adventurous and love the idea of being out on the open road. If that's you, tune in to Open Road Radio, live Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, streaming live from facebook.com/openroad. That's Open Road Radio, informational, educational, and entertaining. Live, brought to you by motorcycle safety lawyers, Andrews Products, J&P Cycles, and Seafoam Products. Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on facebook.com/openroadradio.
Are you
ready to ride? Seafoam Motor Treatment was born with a focus on being a safe and effective product that helps engines run cleaner and last longer. Seafoam Motor Treatment is now one of the best-selling additives in North America. Seafoam Motor Treatment is an all-petroleum blend that helps lubricate upper cylinders while it cleans, helping engines to run cleaner, run smoother, and last longer. Seafoam products have attracted a passionate following as the proven choice for mechanics, vehicle enthusiasts, and all sorts of people who love or depend on engines. We've grown since our humble beginnings, but our focus is still the same. Safe products that are proven to work and keep engines and equipment running their best. And if you're looking for a great cleaning combo for your bike, try Seafoam Bugs Be Gone to clean and Seafoam Fast Shine to detail. Ask for it at your local retailer. Seafoam, the trusted choice since 1942. Check out the website for the full line of products, locations, and videos at seafoamsales.com and like us on Facebook.
Bikers Supporting Bikers is fueled by SupportBikers.com and hosted by the Badgers from the Badgers and the Biker Lifestyle. SupportBikers.com is your online biker map. Pin yourself on the map today.
What's up, Badger Nation? I am Sonny the Badger.
And I'm Angie, I'm a Badger from the Badgers and the Biker Lifestyle on Facebook and SupportBikers.com. Today we have with us a special guest. Please meet Michelle. But her YouTube, Instagram is Belle's Rides. And Support Bikers is all about helping support other bikers. And our segment, Bikers Supporting Bikers, we wanted to bring on individuals that we thought you guys would be interested in.
Right. Individuals that live the biker lifestyle, and in her case, the RV biker lifestyle. So, people that travel and do the things that either you already do or you wish to do one day, and get their point of view of what it's like doing those things.
Right. So it could be getting tips from you. Maybe they're already doing it and they're just getting information to help, or they can live vicariously through you and watch you and what you're doing. So you've gotten on the map, supportbikers.com, so that other people can find you. But we want to hear from you. What is your story? How did this all get started, and what are you doing?
Well, I just recently retired. My husband was retired 2.5 years before I retired, and I worked really, really hard to get retired as soon as possible. But here I am. April 30th, I retired, and we decided to sell our house in California and go full-time in our RV. We have a 2017 Tiffin Phaeton. It's 40 feet long. And then we have a trailer that we have behind us with our bikes and our Jeep in it, so that we have multiple ways of transportation, because we found out that bikes do not do well in 2 inches of rain.
Yeah.
Or snow.
Or snow, right. And we've been in both with our experience already. Since we hit the road on June 29th, we left California and moved all of our belongings to Sturgis into a storage unit. Eventually, we'll probably call Sturgis our home permanently, but at no really time schedule on when we will stop doing the RV lifestyle. But at this point, we're guessing 2-3 years. Who knows? I don't know. But we travel full-time in our RV. We do informational videos on how to take care of different things on a rig like this. We have an Aqua Hut, so we'll do how to service it, or we'll do tips and tricks on how to find a good boondocking place or a RV park, and I do RV tours. If I like a tour, an RV park, I'll do a tour of it and show you the ins and outs of that place. And then, of course, our motorcycle riding. That's our primary entertainment and fun and taking rides at different locations, what we call clover leafing. So we'll have our RV in the middle, and we'll ride out and then come back to our RV, our home base. So we'll do 4 rides and share that with you all, so you kind of get an idea of the different terrains that you could ride in, and just share the different routes that we take.
You told us what RV you drive, but you didn't tell us what bikes you ride.
Oh, okay. So Andy has a 2015 Road Glide Ultra CVO, and I have a 2018 Road Glide Ultra. Recently, probably in March or something like that, I shared on how to remove the tour pack and turned it into more of a streamlined bike. It's a lot faster, and I lost about 75 pounds by doing that. And so I took off my saddlebag and put some new lighting on it. I had to transfer that. And, the license plate bracket, did a relocation on that. So we not only do it yourselves on the RVs, but we also do motorcycle mods as well.
Got moved to South Dakota, so you had to make arrangements there because that's kind of like your home base for right now, correct?
Yes.
Where have you ventured to since you did that?
Holy cow, girl. Okay, so just to get to South Dakota took 2 trips. So we went from California to South Dakota twice. And then once we got to South Dakota, we went to Florida to join the World Record Poker Run in our RV with our motorcycles behind us. And then I rode in the World Record Poker Run. Amazing. And Andy followed until he broke down in the RV. But eventually met back up in Sturgis for the motorcycle rally, where the end of the World Record Poker Run was at the Buffalo Chip. And then we stayed there for a while and rode all the mountains, and the Black Hills has this energy that just draws you in, and you just want to ride everywhere. And then from there, we went back across the country to as far as Maine, so all the way across the top, stopping in Louisville, Kentucky for the 5 Dirty Bikers meetup. We went to the Milwaukee for the Harley Davidson Museum, and we went all the way over Niagara Falls, all of these different bucket list places, the Louisville Slugger Museum, Churchill Downs. I mean, I'm a cowgirl at heart, so used to ride horses all the time. So to go to Churchill Downs was like way up on my bucket list. One of the things that we love to do, take rides out and find either a biker dive bar, a diner with great breakfast, or breweries is top on our list because we love beer. Find a brewery somewhere along the way. Now we're in Mesa, Arizona. Where
enjoying a little warmth, huh?
How long do you plan on staying there?
We're actually going to be parked here until January 18th.
If somebody wanted to do what you guys do, what would be the one piece of advice you would give them?
As big of an RV that you could afford, because you're in it a lot. So if you are taking the most important things with you, you have to have a place for it. And you have to have one that's strong enough to haul your motorcycles, because motorcycles are our thing, right? So get a bigger engine and as big as rig that you could afford, comfortably live in, because this is now your home. So we went from a 2,000 square foot house to an RV. So we went with as big as we could afford, and that we like, that we could call home and feel comfortable and secure. That was the first, that would be my first advice. The second one is domicile in a state that doesn't have income taxes. Because that's it. From California, we got a 10% raise just by doing that. That allowed me to retire in order to do this full time. So, I mean, do what you can do that you could afford that makes you comfortable when you're on your off time. Because if it's always a challenge, if it's always a chore, you will stop the lifestyle way sooner than what you have achieved all of your goals. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of the the major social media outlets, and I'm found by Bell's Rides, and there's a little story behind the word rides, and enjoy the ride. The rides is because I was a truck driver. I like overlanding. I drive this rig. Motorcycle riding is my passion. So there's multiple rides. So that's why there's a plural of rides. And enjoy the ride is enjoy the ride of life. Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy, traveling in the RV or overlanding or motorcycle riding, whatever it is. Life in general. Enjoy the ride, because as we all know, it is a ride. So
absolutely. So guys, if you are interested in, of course, motorcycle riding, RV life, traveling the country, go look her up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, follow along, so that you can see what she's doing, glean whatever info you want from that, but, just follow along. That's the fun part. What's up, Badger Nation? I am Sonny the Badger.
And I'm Angie, Mama Badger, from the Badgers and the Biker Lifestyle on Facebook and supportbikers.com. Today we have with us a special guest. Please meet Michelle, but her YouTube, Instagram,
While some products fix problems, Andrews solves them. With nearly 50 years of passion, precision, and high performance, Andrews Products changes the world of motorsports. Engineered and manufactured in-house, Andrews excels by using aircraft steel, then machining to the closest industry tolerances. If you need powerful cams, gears, and transmissions for your ride that are proudly made in America, use Andrews Products. Contact AndrewsProducts.com or call our tech line Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 847-759-0190.
Are you a fan of motorcycles? Maybe you're adventurous and love the idea of being out on the open road. If that's you, tune in to Open Road Radio, live Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, streaming live from facebook.com/openroad. That's Open Road Radio, informational, educational, and entertaining. Live, brought to you by motorcycle safety lawyers, Andrews Products, J&P Cycles, and Seafoam Products. Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on facebook.com/openroadradio.
Are you ready to ride? Seafoam Motor Treatment was born with a focus on being a safe and effective product that helps engines run cleaner and last longer. Seafoam Motor Treatment is now one of the best-selling additives in North America. Seafoam Motor Treatment is an all-petroleum blend that helps lubricate upper cylinders while it cleans, helping engines to run cleaner, run smoother, and last longer. Seafoam products have attracted a passionate following as the proven choice for mechanics, vehicle enthusiasts, and all sorts of people who love or depend on engines. We've grown since our humble beginnings, but our focus is still the same. Safe products that are proven to work and keep engines and equipment running their best. And if you're looking for a great cleaning combo for your bike, try Seafoam Bugs Be Gone to clean and Seafoam Fast Shine to detail. Ask for it at your local retailer. Seafoam, the trusted choice since 1942. Check out the website for the full line of products, locations, and videos at seafoamsales.com and like us on Facebook.
back live. Hey, that was a great interview. I want to thank them. They are at, there's Angie Sunny with the Bell Rides, and they're at the OCC Roadhouse podcast, the OCC Roadhouse in the podcast room in St. Petersburg. And Paul Tuttle just walked in and shook our hands.
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He did a ride here in Woodstock over the summer.
I remember that.
Very, very nice guy. So he's about Oscar Mike and goes around and does rides for Oscar Mike.
He did for veteran, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oscar Mike.
Yeah. Hey, we got to back up and say good morning to some... Anyway, so that was a great interview. Thank you so much to Mama Badger and Sunny. That was awesome. Appreciate it. And Bell Rides. Great stuff. RV.
Yeah.
You know, that's what everybody's doing these days. That's the big thing. Some good friends of mine from Rolling Thunder just bought a huge RV and they hit the road already. I think they just picked it up on like Tuesday or Wednesday, Friday. Yesterday they were on the road.
You know, it's
for Thanksgiving.
If you're a biker in the Midwest, that's
the way to go.
It's the way to go. We both have trucks, and we know we need to, get more into that.
Well, I really like that. I'm an RV candidate for sure.
Yeah,
I'd like to.
Time to hook up.
I'd like to do the thing.
Hook up in a biker way.
I want to hook up. All right. Is that too much information?
No, yeah.
Hey, I want to say good morning to some folks. Thank you so much, Mike Draco. I hear you, baby, from Cincinnati. Thank you so much for joining us. Port Charlotte, Chris Bogle, great to see you this morning, and on our feed, as well as Karen. Karen, good morning to you. Karen Leiden, Galvin. Good morning.
Got a lot of people.
Pamela Scott, good morning to you. Sunny and Angie, thank you. Winroad. Hi, Winroad. Where are you from, Winroad? I see you come on a lot when their segment is on. Sammy Hernandez, good morning from Arizona. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me see who else I've got here. And guys, I appreciate that you are joining us. Give it a like, give it a share. If you share this feed, then onto your page, other people will be able to see it as well. And we appreciate that you are tuning in with us.
On this Saturday morning.
On this Saturday morning. Helen, good morning. Oh, she says good evening. I wonder where you're from.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's got a time difference, so that means she's calling in. Dennis, good morning, Dennis Stover from Marengo. How are you, buddy? I'm still trying to get Marengo for D5 to get on with us.
If you're watching, tune in.
Coffee, beer. Oh, message. I got one better. Coffee screwball. How about that, Winroad? Anyways, good morning, everybody. Give it a like, give it a share. Like I said, we're on YouTube. We are on 1500 AM and 92.5 FM on the WJPX dial. Thank you, Scott Davidson, Rebel Radio, for streaming us live through there. So good morning, everybody. We really appreciate it. Put your comments and what are you thankful for this? Let's do a real quick thankful before Thanksgiving.
Well, I'm thankful that I am a biker.
Yeah.
I am thankful that family and bikes and trucks and trailers
are in your life.
Yeah. And you know what? It's cold here. It's cold here. We've had on and off. And one day
tomorrow's going to be 50.
Yeah, and you and I both need to close our pools now. Procrastinator, but we're getting it there because you know why? We live in the world thinking that we're still going to get another bike day in.
Yeah, or more time. Or more hours in the day.
But I'm thankful that we live in a great area to ride.
Yeah, and I'm thankful for my motorcycle family, for my family, for
you have a great family.
Everybody being here, Sonar and Diesel and Pat and Mark and yourself and just a bunch of great people in my life. And this is the mushy part of the show.
This is really what today's
and for the Badgers and just everybody. I love my lifestyle. I love my career.
Yeah.
I'm appreciative
You're doing good.
Watch for Motorcycles. Hubie and Abraham today. I'm appreciative to our Seafoam. We're going to have a great interview with Kevin Hone next week.
Awesome.
And our winner, Ron Schrader. So
that.
that ended up being an amazing story. Wait till you
Can we
hear
get him
it.
in here?
Oh, we're going to definitely for
I
next
saw
week.
that. Nice bike.
His story is very cool about the bike that was number one, or was the winner. And all the contestants have stuff that's been mailed out to them. So, yeah, it's going to be a great show next week with the Toys for Tots. Thankful that they do such a great
well, we went to an event last Saturday after the show.
Oh, boy, did we go to
We took our
event.
socks and donated, and it was a fun event. We connected with a lot of great people for Toys for Tots.
All right, so Sonar's telling me let's rock and roll. So let's go into our next what's happening with Mafia bike shows and Sound Wars competition. Let's bring them on. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I think we have Ben Evans and Jim Lynch. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. I think we've got Jim frozen, but we're going to try to see if we can get him unfrozen. Hey, what is going on, Ben?
What do you got going, Ben?
Ma'am?
Hey, Ben, you're on the air. What's going on, man?
Oh, not a thing. Not a thing. Just sitting here getting a little work done, getting ready to finish up so we can move on to Thanksgiving and get some turkey and gravy and pumpkin pie.
He's ready for it.
we didn't talk about the food, but there is a lot of food involved.
He's so ready for it. Right on, man. Hey, tell us about Sound Wars, man. I looked onto your website and saw some fun things. The reason that you're here with us on Open Road Radio, Jim Lynch brought you in from Rev 1 Concepts and Mafia Bike Shows to you're one of their sponsors and one of their partners in the bike shows. Tell us a little about what you do.
Yeah, so what we do is we do a motorcycle audio competition. We travel all over the nation. We do all the major rallies. We do all the Beaver Bar shows. So everywhere that the Beaver Bar is in Daytona, Myrtle, and Sturgis, we do shows there with many more. I met Jim Lynch along that path, and he does a bike show and does an awesome bike show, and we're very like-minded, and we want to help build the industry and the motorcycle industry and the biker industry. So we thought it'd be perfect to bring our shows together. And now we can offer more for our competitors, more for spectators, more for our venues. And I think it's a win-win all the way around to do this and just bring more people together to help grow and build our industry.
Well, and you know what? The biggest thing about some of the companies that are merging, it is such a great idea. You know, it just makes us fuller, and
it's a great network.
It really is. So we appreciate that you're a part of that. That's exciting, man. Where are you out of?
I'm located out of Memphis, Tennessee, and that's where my shop is based. But of course, Sound Wars is national. We go all over the place. But I live in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, so when I was in Sturgis, we were right next to Voodoo Choppers, and they had some Sound Wars going on, I'm pretty sure, because it was louder than hell. So did your bike show get louder than hell?
We like it louder than hell.
If it's too loud, you're too old, baby.
Maybe we need one of those.
What they say?
Look at that. So where was that semi?
So there is one of Rev. I actually took that picture.
Did you?
When we were in Biketoberfest, because that's Rev 1 Concepts, and he hauls bikes around the country for these particular bike shows for Ben and his bike shows. So we're excited that you're involved with it, Ben.
Yeah, we're glad to be a part of it. We're glad to be teaming up with the Mafia boys, and I think we got big things coming next year. We got bigger shows, bigger prize money that we're giving out.
Nice.
Everything's just going to be bigger, and I think it's going to be a great thing, and I know that Jim would say the same thing. I think he's at the Beaver Bar now doing a swap meet, and if he was on here, he'd say the same thing. We're really excited to bring this together, to help build the industry and bring more people in the bike community together, because like you guys said earlier, it's all about the biker family for us.
Man, bigger, better, and louder is what it's all about.
Louder for sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can you give us a little idea what you got coming up?
Yeah, we got some big things coming up. Next year, we're doing a couple big events. We're going to have a big indoor event in Memphis, Tennessee here. It's the first time I've done a show here. And it's going to be anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000 in cash prizes for the stereo show and for the bike show. Of course, we got big things coming in Sturgis next year at the Beaver Bar, along with Daytona. Just lots of big things that we got scheduled for next year. Just bigger events, better venues, more people, hopefully.
Fantastic. So, Ben, I think we're going to try to bring Jim in and see if he's ready to talk to us. I know he's having a little bit of a transmission problem with Wi-Fi over there right now. Jim, are you with us?
Yeah, can you hear us?
All right. I think we got you.
Oh, there we go.
All right, Jim, there you go. We got you. How are you?
Got him.
Can you hear us, Jim? All right.
Can you hear us now?
Yes. Hey, so we've been talking to Ben. A lot of good things coming down the pipeline, man.
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of big things this year. We're pretty stoked about it. We're introducing the Bike Show Mafia with Sound Wars this year. We're working on some big things for this year. Got a lot of different venues going on outside of rallies.
Fantastic. Well, I'm really excited. And I know you got a couple of cool banners there. Are you near those banners? We can take a look at it?
Yeah, let me get over where we can see it.
All right. He's going to
come up in Monogram. I had to move locations. We're chasing all over this bar.
That's all right, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Open Road Radio in the house representing at Mafia Bike Shows. Right on. Thanks to our good friends at Monogram Plus.
Nice.
Yes, he's out of Nitro, West Virginia.
Yeah, she did a great job. Who's with you right now?
I've got Dan. That's my right hand man. We're trying to think of his name. He's going to be the hit man. He's my underboss here at the Mafia. We got everybody knows Pretty Little Marty. She runs around the Beaver Bar and all the rallies. Sturgis, Myrtle Beach. She hits all the rallies. She's bartender, waiter. So we invite her out to come and join us today.
Hey Marty, great to see you, man.
Hi guys.
Good morning. Fantastic. All right, well, listen, you guys are having a great swap meet out there. You guys have a great day, and we will be catching up with you real soon. What time does it go till today?
We'll try this again at a different location. This is working out good before the crowd got here. So,
yeah, it always works like that.
Try again.
That's what always happens.
Right.
All right, Jim, you guys have a great day. Hey, happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. And Jim, let's bring you on in the next couple of weeks and talk about what's coming up for 2022.
Yeah, we're planning a big event up in Charleston, West Virginia. We're looking at on the first weekend of the 3rd of June. That's going to be huge. We're going to shut down the boulevard. I'm talking to big name acts now to try to get some big venues, some big bands in. Hopefully we can get you guys to come down there and join us as well.
That would be awesome. What is that, like a weekend event, one day? What's the plan?
Yeah, it'll be the weekend of June 3rd. We're going to have bikes. We're going to have a big rally on the levee. We'll have bikes on Saturday. And then Sunday we're going to do side-by-sides, take over the boulevard.
Oh, nice.
That's fantastic. She's fixing her hair. Tell her she looks adorable. We know she looks adorable.
Yeah, we're staying out singing. We're letting her be the face of the mafia today.
Good job. All right. Hey, Ben, we appreciate you being with us, man. I can't wait to hook up and catch you in person, and we'll catch both of you guys really soon.
Happy Thanksgiving. You guys be safe.
Yeah, you as well.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Y'all take care.
Thank you, Jim. Bye-bye. All right, so we just try to grab a real quick little. They're doing a swap me out there from Ormond Beach, Beaver Bar, and that was a nice little quick in and out.
Yeah,
There's some things coming up. A lot of great things coming up for 2022.
All over, so this is fabulous that we're able to have people chime in and basically tell us what's going on in that area. So our listeners can say, "Hey, guess what we're doing today?"
Exactly. Well, we got some great people. We got the girl from Ireland.
I can't believe
we got people all over the place. Skip Robinson, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for the closed captions for us older bikers.
Yeah, well, we're all
You're
there.
killing me. You're so funny. Hey, everybody, we want to say thank you so much. Next week, Toys for Tots, right here on Open Road Radio, Chicagoland Motorcycle.
It's a big
Toys
thing
for Tots
here.
parade.
It's a very big
huge thing. I think they claim it to be the largest
I'm going to say it is
motorcycle parade in the world.
Yeah. It's an event.
Thank you guys for joining us. Hope everybody has an amazing Thanksgiving weekend. You drive safe. You're going to be back here next week for the show. Yep. And we wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And
stay safe.
Ride safe, baby.
Thank you for tuning in to America's premier motorcycle talk show. This is Carl King inviting you to join us again next week for another great ride with Open Road Radio.